Oil also moving higher with Exxon. That was another one that I had given as high risk, low risk entry. That make sense? Work with me. So this was basically 32.70. I said if it gets above, because this is an area of prior support, not a fabulous one, 30 would be fabulous, but a lower high, if it's a strong turn this week, would be also a fabulous place for long. So 32.70, if it gets above 167, it completely rolled out of bed, and that was the break. Very big breakdown actually as far as a gap. Rallied right into resistance and then gave it back up on Friday. So this is pushing out further, and yields are higher this morning, 0.7, can't see it yet, but they're up here, right? So above this 720 is going to be a yield pop. When that factor rotation happens from growth to value, you get a lot of oversold junk that just pops. I'm waiting for, say 0.86. Yeah, small caps are just the place to be. So this, all the moving averages on a weekly got above the trend line and closed above the 10-week. That's bullish. But gapping up above 153.51 means we really have value and yields probably for another, I'm going to say 2 weeks. This move here in the yields, where is this bigger picture? We're there. Actually, it took 1 week. Alrighty then. So here's the trend line. Obviously, big yield pop, push back down, Fed defended. Right into resistance, pushed back down. This was a nice pop. This was nasty, kind of turn, but anything above 666 I said was reflationary for the trade setup of reflation trades. I'm not talking macro, big picture and all that jazz, just for reflation trades. So we stayed above 666. I thought we were going to tag one more time down before we went up. Nope. One day. I really thought we'd have a little bit more before we headed higher. So we got a big yield pop right where we were before it got defended. And here's the trend line. That's the one to watch. Continuation, top 3. That was a nice, we caught that at 94 on that release, and it's still strong. It looks great. I think MDB may be next. I still like elastic. This to me looks like it's going to break out. So I still like elastic. That's on my list for sure for Q4. I said gap, it's shark jump. That looks like it could be next. Still like NVTA. Still like Cardiff, but they did they also did an offering, and right at the 100 week, this still looks fabulous for higher. So we were talking last week about some of these building materials. One like USCR, it doesn't have so much of an option market. My pick was URI, the United Rentals space, sadly also because of evictions and foreclosures, but this chart pattern also looked like it wanted to bust up higher. I liked this. I think it's still in really good space. Vulcan Materials, that's also, look at these are just this building materials, hot. We had, speaking of which, California is still on fire for a month. There's a lot of replacement that needs to take place, of rebuilding, I should say. So lots in the engineer. Also nice scoop. Gets above this 172 and change. Can really, look at this, play, because that is a huge reversal, and there's not a lot between here and there. One solid level of resistance would be about 200, 202. 200 because it's psychological, and 202 because it's prior selling. But we've got some room and beyond. Datadog continues from that breakout, gorgeous. and also news, of course, of a partnership with Microsoft. GoGo, gorgeous. Caught that at 4. It's done nothing for 3 weeks, but that's fine. It has not sold off in 3 weeks. Upwork, great pattern for higher. Like. Definitely still the one to watch in this whole XOP space. Above 191 and XOP, those small E&P players, many don't survive. But the point is that XOP will fly if SD gets above 191.